Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see deploying Python applications using AWS Elastic Beanstalk. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. We will be using the Python and command prompt in here. So let me just show you the portal. Here it is. I'm going to go to the Elastic Beanstalk service. I'm going to create a new application, and I'm going to show you how you can create a new application like the test. This is the manual stuff. I'm creating a new application, but we will gonna do it using the command line as well. So if you will click on create one now, it will create the environment for this application. So here in this documentation, it says that you should have Python 2.7 or 3.4. You should have the pip utility. You should have the virtual environment package as well. You should have AWS EBCLI package as well. And you should have the SSH installation so that you can SSH to them. So if I open my command prompt, you will see I have the Python. I have pip. So if I'll say pip install virtual env, it will say requirement already satisfied. If I'll say pip install AWS EBCLI, it is already installed, I'm sure. So if I'll do AWS configure just to check what is my default location. My default location is US East 1, which is Northern Virginia, and my default format is JSON. Righty. Oh, here it is. What I did was I went into this folder and created a new folder, virtual env. So if you will see, I have a new folder, virtual env here, and what I did was I ran this command inside this folder so that it will create the necessary files and library functions in this virtual environment for me. Here it is, my virtual environment is ready. So if I go to my virtual environment, I see I have here. So if I go here, I'm going to activate my virtual environment by copying this command. So if I go under Python, copy, let me check it. I'm sorry, it is in this location. C temp. So if I copy paste it and run activate, it is not a file. Okay. C TMP TMP EV Python Python my app, then C scripts See the scripts. Python app bin. It's not in here. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, here it is. It's active. So wait. Okay, so here it is. My CEB Python app is activated. So what it does is the virtual environment name prints its name, this EB Python app, at the beginning of each command prompt, reminding you that we are in the virtual environment. So we are in this, and so if we type in activate again, it's activated. Very nice. Now it says configuring a Python project. So we can use the Elastic Beanstalk CLI EBCLI package to prepare the Python application from within the virtual environment. Return to the top of your project's directory here and type in this. This command copies the names and versions of the packages that are installed in the virtual environment to this. See, it's installed. Okay. So this is required for this. So I have to go to this EB Python app. So I am at the EB Python app here. I will run that command. Pip freeze requirements.txt. It is done. This command copies the names and versions of the packages that are installed in the virtual environment to requirements.txt. So if you would go into the virtual environment, which is CTMP, this is my virtual environment. So if you will go into this include, this is all included, the files, and it copies it to here. It is not activated, but it does. These are the scripts. These are all done when I created the virtual environment using the virtual environment command. So they have to replicate your Python environment in the same package. Very nice. So this is the Python platform. Here it is. Do some modify. So if I go to my Elastic Beanstalk console and click on Elastic Beanstalk, app this test application. Environments. I do not have any environment. So let me just create one now. So it will create an environment that says run a website, web application, or web API that serves the HTTP request. Run a worker. I'm gonna go with the first one. To mainly blank for auto-generated value, or you can look and test search. You can check availability. Is available. This is test. Configure a platform. We're gonna use Python. Simple application. Click on create environment. So it will create the environment on its own. Create environment is starting. Let me pause the video and come back when it is done. If you will browse to the EC2, you would see some of the EC2 instances be configured by this. Security group, EC2 instances, launch template, see. Test environment. This is the EC2 instances. It is initializing. And if you would see the size of it, it's a T2 micro. ID public IP is assigned as per my VPC and the subnets. It is AMI ID. It is a Docker highly available VM. It is a Linux and create environment is starting. So it will take its time and see. And Amazon S3 storage bucket data. So if you would come here, go, you would see that S3 bucket has also been configured. Put in the box, Northern Virginia. Here it will store your Elastic Beanstalk sample data. It's the object URL. Open it. You would see nothing. It will do it. So it shows the status of the environment being created here. All right. It is done. My environment is created. So if you go on all applications, you would see the test application. And if you will click on it, you will get to know the environment. So if you want to upload and deploy, you would click here, get your code and deploy it. And you can, so this is how it is done. You can manage updates. We will cover this in the coming sections. Monitoring of the application, health, configuration, and the dashboard. So in the next videos, we will see how to deploy the Django app, the Flask app. And now say you want to delete this environment action, delete application, name, delete. Elastic Beanstalk is terminating your environment. You would see everything will be gone on its own. So you will see it terminating. It'll take its time, but you will see that it is terminating. So this is how you configure the Elastic Beanstalk application. This is how you configure the test environment. We will use this environment for deploying Django and the Flask applications. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.